Yo, what is up, everyone? How's it going? Don't worry, I won't forget to change the screen this time. We will be watching us play some FIFA 22. USMNT created club. We're finally in the PREM. We've done it. Let me know how your day's going. Thanks for joining me. I see Aaron, Avi, Football Galaxy. Everyone is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we're gonna get started on the Xbox. Guys, let's take a look at our squad. Let us take a look at our squad now. Here's how we're gonna come out. We're playing a 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder as Tyler Adams. Best thing about our team right now is that we have the MMA midfield, so we cannot be happier. However, our bench is depleted. Our bench is absolutely depleted. I think we're going to need to buy some backups here. And we have 8 million to do so. So we're going to look at some of those players now. And then we're going to play a few games. Che got picked on that last game. Yeah. So we lost our first game of the Premier League season, but don't worry, we have lots of time. We lost to Watford. Unfortunate result, but guys, thank you so much for being here. Make sure to hit the like button so more people can find us. And yeah, we have 8 million in the transfer budget, so let's take a look at our transfer hub and see if we can't. So I think we want to buy Gabriel Slanina. I think that's pretty set. We need a backup goalkeeper to Mr. Matt Turner, and Gabriel is the hottest new ticket on the block. Okay, hell yeah, we'll definitely do this. And I'm just gonna play a few games tonight, maybe 2 or 3 games in the Prem. And then I do want to watch the 8 o'clock games in the Champions League. I'm sure all of you do as well. And yeah, pretty good night last night for our Americans abroad. Who do you guys think had the best performance? I'm just gonna go for lowest rated right now because that's who I think will be the cheapest. So yeah, let's see. Kessler, we definitely need another center back. Man, he's a bit expensive though. We only have 8 million to work with. Gianluca Busio could be huge here for us, but he doesn't have a real face. George Weah does. Is that a real face? If it is, it's a bad one. What about Eric Palmer-Brown? No real face for Eric Palmer-Brown. Luca. Okay, we're gonna try and get Luca De La Torre. What's up, Corbin? How are you? If you're talking about me as in this dude, yes, I do live in Europe. I don't want to get rid of Chris Durkin, so we're gonna go for another. Yeah, if you're talking about me, I do live in London. Cool. We McKennie, who couldn't find a place early in the season, looks to be crucial to Juve's success. Very interesting time for him to get up to form as well. Seems like him being kicked out of the camp for the US actually had a good effect where he kind of got his mind right. He recommitted himself, it seems. And yeah, we're the better for it. So, okay, 23,000 per week. I'm just gonna lower that a tiny bit. Whoa. Okay, that's fair. Why do I live in London? I'm being interrogated by Corbin. I live here because this is where my work is. And my wife and I have lived here for a year and a half. Do we want DeAndre Yedlin or maybe Kellen Acosta? I feel like DeAndre Yedlin is much cheaper. Yeah, everyone else is going to be a bit too expensive. So maybe, let's see. Yeah, I think we are going to go DeAndre Yedlin. And then we can use Justin Shea as a backup center back as well. And then we'll start some games, ladies and gents. So we need to get him. Okay, we can't give up Luca De La Torre, who we just purchased. We also don't have enough money to pay more. No, we can't do that. Sorry, dude. We just don't have enough money. Okay, cool. Galatasaray will think about it. Ken, you said, I also think that the Turin lifestyle got to his head a little too much early on. He definitely seems to be a person that enjoys the luxury, and he seems to be a young kid that is taking advantage of being a star. No, dude, we can't do more than 2.3. What does this person not understand? We don't have the money. We'll go up 100,000 more. Oh my God. Can we do this, please? Okay. Tough negotiator. Yeah, I do think Weston McKennie definitely had to get to his head that he is a star. He has a lot of money. He plays for one of the best teams in the world. And I think that got to his head. I also think he enjoys the lifestyle very much. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't have enough money left. We'll see how it does going through the season. See if we can get some more money from either player sales or throughout competitions if we can make it further in the FA Cup, or I think we're in the Europa Conference League. I'm not sure. We won the Carabao Cup last season, so hold on. Nah, hold on. No. Okay, so Matt Turner's release clause was met at 13.3 million. We're keeping the captain's armband on Tyler Adams. If Turner leaves, that's huge. We have to get a new goalkeeper immediately after. Because, okay. How is he not happy? He's been here the entire time. We're in the Premier League now. He gets to lead States United. And he's not happy? That is really annoying. I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, man. Corbin, appreciate you following me for a bit. But yeah, I do live in London. Right now I'm 4 hours ahead. Yeah, sports films. We finished the season on, I guess it was Monday now. And we had 3 games left to play in the championship. We won the first game and lost our last 2, so we had to play in the promotion playoff. And then we won the promotion playoff, so now we're in the Premier League. Yeah, we could definitely... So Scally is on the team. Scally is playing left back right now. And we could do Reggie Cannon. I think we're going to need to find another right back. John Doyle articles went to his head. Okay. Ooh, that's a penalty. What? Ref! Sir, are we getting the shittiest refs? We're getting these CONCACAF refs. I want to throw the yellow flag right now. This is unbelievable.
Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Stuart? Well, he's a dangerous player when he gets himself isolated.
Oh my God. Carabao Cup, winner of the competition. Okay, so we should be in the... Going by that then, we should be in the Europa Conference League. What a huge win that will turn out to be then. How's the season looking so far? Battle for survival. This is only season number... So, this is season number 2. We've just made it to the Premier League after getting promotion from the Championship. And this is only our 2nd game. So we lost to Wolves, I think, or Watford. We lost to Watford in the first game. But it was a close game. I think we'll probably end mid-table. I do play almost every one of these games, so... yeah, thanks Jay. Thanks everyone out there. Make sure to hit the like button as well. I see a lot of I saw a lot of new names yesterday when we were watching the Champions League together, which was awesome to see. I see a lot of returning names. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Oh no.
It will be. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce?
Let's get it.
And credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Hey, not a good pass. Not a good pass.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
Ooh, Tyler.
Move for now.
What a move. What a defensive move. Oh, nice. Good anticipation. I am loving this MMA this MMA midfield right now because last season it was tough in our midfield. Try Dest at right back and find a new winger. Yeah, we might do that. I think we're training Justin Shea as a center back right now as well, so we'll see. Maybe it's Reggie Cannon that comes in at right back and we'll keep Serginho Dest at right wing, or maybe we find a right wing that can take Dest's place and we'll play Dest at right back. I do love having the versatility. Let's go. Let's go. An inevitability. Ricardo Pepi. Salud. Our first goal in the Premier League, scored by Ricardo Pepi.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
You could just play a back 3 with the 5-3. So yeah, we do have one formation that's a 5-3-2 with Serginho Dest and Joe Scally as the wing backs. So we could definitely do that. Is this legendary? Yes. So this is legendary difficulty. And it has custom sliders. So basically the speed of the ball, speed of passes, speed of shots is all turned down. And then like error rate. So error for shots, passes, first touch, it's all turned up. So it's just meant to be a bit more realistic. but still very difficult with the legendary difficulty. And someone asked about the roster. So the roster is coming out tomorrow for the November qualifiers. I have a really busy day tomorrow with the rosters coming out, or I should say end of the week. So I have to do these times in my head. Uh-oh. Whew. That's sick. So at 12 o'clock, I will be on State of Soccer with Brian. So make sure to go check out State of Soccer, the channel. And then after that, I am recording a video with a friend of the channel. You'll all know her, Meg Swanick. She'll be back to talk about the roster, and she's also attending the Greg Berhalter press conference that immediately follows the roster release. So that video should be out tomorrow afternoon for most of you guys to see that. So I think 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock for... I'm sorry, my times are all messed up now because we had daylight savings time and you guys haven't, so now you're 4 hours behind instead of 5. But yes, at 12 o'clock, I think I will be on State of Soccer. And then later after that, I'll be recording a video with Meg. I'll edit it real quick, get all the graphics in and all that good stuff. And so you should have like my roster reaction, and we'll talk about the roster and the game against Mexico and Jamaica. And that should be out tomorrow. And then one that I'm really excited for is on Friday. I will be recording a preview of the Mexico game with Owen Diana, who is a Liga MX Mexico expert. Oh, what a pass, Musa. No. What a pass by Yunus Musa there. Let's see. Oh, no. But yeah, so Friday, that hurts. 2-0 up on Southampton away would have been a really nice way to go into halftime, but that's okay. Again, let's go.
An awful lot of green space to run into.
Oh.
Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, what's he gone and done?
Woo! Saucy. Yeah, so Owen Diana will be on the channel to preview the Mexico game. And we'll talk about it. We'll do like a full preview, rosters, starting 11s, strengths, weaknesses, all of that. So make sure you're on the prowl on Friday or Thursday night to see me and Meg talk about the roster. There's tomorrow afternoon I'll be on State of Soccer. And Friday you can catch the Mexico preview with Owen Diana. I gotta catch up on some of these. Is McKinney juiced? He's huge in this game. I will also say that Gio Reyna seems way taller in this game. I wish I had him on the team right now. Basically, our two targets left are Gio Reyna and Christian Pulisic. Gio Reyna is like 8 feet tall in this game. But McKinney is, I mean, what a player we've got in Weston. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a good move by Southampton. It's nothing easy, nothing easy. I said nothing easy, guys. Let's go. Joe Scally. Great defense. Split it. Oh. Oh no. Great speed by Matt to come out. I have been training Yunus Musa's passing because we are trying to use him more as a cam.
Can he play it in?
Ooh, good move by Pepe. Okay, Greg's center back pairings for Mexico. I think it will be John Brooks and Miles Robinson. And that's probably my preferred pairing as well. You could argue Chris Richards at the moment instead of John Brooks, but I think in such an important game against Mexico, this is actually where, like, for me, John Brooks and Chris Richards are probably similarly skilled and similarly talented at this moment, but for me, in a game like this, I'd rather have the veterans starting. I do think Greg values it. Could even, I don't know if Zimmerman will be on this roster, but I mean, there's a world in where Walker Zimmerman starts the Mexico game as well. Let's see how this pass goes. Okay, we're just spraying. Moose is just spraying. Julian Green, a World Cup soccer World Cup scorer playing in the Bundesliga, and Conrad de la Fuente, but Greg's like, nah, I want Sebastian Lletget. I can understand Julian Green because he hasn't really been playing for Firth. He did play a tiny bit. I think he started the game over the weekend, but that was his first start in a few games. So I can kind of understand that, but yeah, the Conrad de la Fuente doesn't really make much sense to me. Oh, almost. Conrad didn't make much sense to me. I think he was probably, along with Joe Scally, the biggest snub in the November window, or October window. Now, I will say he hasn't really produced much. He's played well for Marseille recently, but no goals or assists recently. So I don't know if it was enough for Greg to be able to call him in, but we'll see. There's gonna be I think Greg hopefully has Greg has hopefully learned after that Panama game and goes with, you know, his best 11 and best 23 available. But Greg has done me wrong so many times before, so oh yeah. Get in. I'm just making a pass a little too late. A little too late here.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
All right, we need some subs. Need some fresh legs. I think Cade Cowell, okay. Richie Ledesma can come on. And do we have, okay, maybe Dest at right back. Okay, actually. Yeah, okay. That seems fine. Yeah, Conrad's not been amazing. But he's a player that could give you a 9 out of 10. He's a player that could give you a 3 out of 10. Which US player has the best chance to win Ballon d'Or? I think probably at this moment, Gio Reyna. But that's, you know, there's a lot to do. I think the first American Ballon d'Or winner, that was a bad pass by Ricardo Pepi. Should have had Timothy Weah back in. So I think the first American to be considered for Ballon d'Or is probably like in elementary school right now, to be honest with you. We don't know their name yet. But if Gio Reyna or Pulisic take another step in their career, then I could see either one of them being in consideration. In my mind, Tyler Adams isn't going to be considered just because, like, center defensive mids aren't really... center defensive mids aren't really considered Conte, Kovacic, none of them have ever really been in the running. Scally has to get a call up 2 team of the weeks in the last month. Scally's definitely on the roster. Scally is absolutely on this roster. I really think the only reason he wasn't last time was because Gladbach had said, you know, he had a high load. He had played a lot of games. So, they just asked the US, I think, to not bring him in. And so now's the time to curry the favor. Okay, Conrad De La Fuente opinions of Areola's performances. So, Areola was injured at the start of the Costa Rica game. He's played like 1 or 2 games coming back in MLS. No. And he had a really nice goal for DC United. Credit to Paul Areola, but Paul Areola is such a difficult one to be a commentator or analyst on because I know in my heart that Greg is going to call him in, so there's no, like, what's the point of talking about this? What a saucy pass by McKinney. Could be our first win in the Premier League if the ref ever calls the whistle. There we go. There we go, boys and girls. That is States United first win in the Premier League. First goal by Ricardo Pepi as well. So yeah, I think Areola, he's going to be called in because Greg loves him. He's a hard worker. Greg values that. So if he takes the spot of Conrad De La Fuente, that's a different question. Well, man, Matt Turner. I'd really hate to see Matt Turner leave. Brooks is faster than some people think, but it's not quick at all. There's differences between speed and quickness. Yeah. What's up, Bert, by the way? Thanks for joining in. So, John Brooks is fast in the sense that once he gets going, he has speed. I wouldn't say he has great acceleration getting up to speed. I think that's what you're talking about. He's not very agile, but he is fast. Jay said, I don't remember if it was Pete or Sam who said this, but Greg only calls up Tim Ream only to fulfill the pasty white dude running gag in the national anthem. Tim Ream he doesn't have a part to play on the field, but if there's space on the roster, I'm not against bringing Tim Ream into the camp. Eddie Johnson has a mini wonder kid he trains on futsal team that has serious technical ability. That video, Corbin, is one of what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking about Chris Richards' little brother that was playing futsal. There's videos of him. Like, I just think there's so much talent that we're going to see in the next decade, and it's impossible to say, you know, who that first Ballon d'Or considered US player is going to be, because I don't think they play professional minutes yet. And if they do, it's going to be Gio Reyna or Christian Pulisic. Just because they're flashy, they play attacking positions, so if they have, you know, 1 or 2 incredible seasons, they could be up there in the running. Yes, solid defense. Got the shutout. That's how we win, baby. Yeah, I agree with you, Penguin. Reyna still has 4 or 5 years on Christian Pulisic. So we have MMA in the midfield, and we have Miles Robinson and Chris Richards as our center back pairing. I think the best part about this is if we can hold our position in the Premier League, this team will only go up. This team is going to, like, all of these players are going to be in their 80s, high 80s, some of them. Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, Timothy Weah is already 77. Like, Timothy Weah on FIFA is 22 years old. He's a 77 rated. I mean, there's no reason he can't be an 85 in a few years. Paul's not horrible. He is the most American. If he had any finishing quality, he would be much better. Yeah, I mean, Paul, like, I'm not trying to diss Paul Areola. Like, he is a solid player. He's just not at the quality level that we should expect of our players at this point. Okay, so Matt Turner gets sold. This is horrible, horrible turn of events. Okay, so we are going to change Serginho Dest's position, I think. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Chris Durkin. We need to keep Chris Durkin because he's the only center mid. Okay, so we have 9.5 million. Now, Gabriel Slanina is now our starting goalkeeper. Yeah, I think we have to scout Stefan. Are there any other... I mean, we could scout Horvath as well and see, but I think Zach Stefan can get the shout. Prime Michael Bradley or Prime Tyler Adams. That's so easy for me. Also, I'm wearing a Red Bull shirt. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but it's Tyler Adams for me. Tyler Adams is already as good as Michael Bradley was when he went to Roma, and that was in the prime of Michael Bradley's career. Tyler Adams is 22, 23. Yeah, Paxton Aronson has had a really good season for Philadelphia Union. Philadelphia Union has like half of their team are 18-year-olds from the Philadelphia area. So pretty amazing stuff happening there. All right, we'll check out Horvath. And then, I mean, Gabriel Slanina is going to be thrown into the fire for us. So what did Bradley ever do? I mean, honestly, Ken, when I started watching soccer and it was, you know, Tim Howard and Clint Dempsey were the only players really like available. I would consider Michael Bradley to be one of the first ones to really make a difference at Chievo in Serie A and then at Roma. Like I do think he doesn't get enough credit because it ended so badly. And it is his fault though. Like, let's not mix any words either. It is his fault. What he said after our defeat to Trinidad and Tobago and just ending his career in Toronto, he just it's not what I saw from Michael Bradley when he was playing for Chievo and playing for Roma. Yeah, this isn't even Prime Adams. I agree with you, Bert. Guys, make sure to like the video. We're about to play an EFL Cup, so Carabao Cup. We're the defending champions, defending trophy holders of the Carabao Cup. And one thing I want to say too, again, shout out to Bert for the new logos, for the new members badges. If you guys want these member badges next to your name and you want to support the channel, make sure to hit the join button next to the subscribe button. You can get these member badges next to your name. Comment priority. You can get early breakdown access to my USMNT breakdowns as well. And it really helps me out as a creator to just continue to up my game, get better equipment, better editing, all of that good stuff. So thank you, Bert. I really appreciate it. Chris, so close.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why.
That's dipping.
That was so close to being a great goal.
Woo. So Matt Turner had a release clause of $13 million, and someone paid that, even though his value was like 7.5. I didn't even know he had a release clause, honestly. And it just happened. Like, it didn't even say a team was interested or scouting him. So I've had no time to do anything else, but we got to live with Gabriel Slanina for a bit. If anything, it'll get him playing time. So he is the future, but I don't want to play with a 59 rated goalie in our first season in the Premier League. That's not going to go well. That's not going to go well. This might not even go well, and we're playing Ipswich Town. Like League 2, League 1. If they get a shot off on our goal, which... Alright, Gabriel Slanina, here he is. He heard me talking shit, and he wants to let me know that I'm an idiot.
And does well to keep it in play. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball.
Yeah, and I just need reinforcements at this point. I just need more players. My bench is freaking whacked.
We're getting the ball forward.
Okay.
Space and time for the cross.
Oh, oh. There he is. There he is. There's our guy. There's our boy. He is in the game. He's a 59 rated. Bert. Corbin, you said, who's the best young Nat that does not have a cap with the senior squad? Probably highest ceiling right now for me is Caden Clark. But Joe Scally also. Bradley was great at the end of his USMNT career. Bradley was great, but at the end of his USMNT career. Yeah, I agree with that, Jay. Zach Steffen, he might. we didn't sell Tyler Adams, but we did sell Matt Turner against our will. We had a gun to our head, guys. Someone paid the release clause and Matt wanted to leave, even though he was leading the team. Even though he led the team in our first season to the Premier League, he still wanted to leave us. No loyalty with these players. Yeah, Bert, usually like those aren't met, and it was like 13.3 million when he was worth like 6 when I bought him, so I did not expect anyone to match that. But that is my bad. Damn. Yeah, I just accepted. Timo with the goal. Justin Shea with the cross. It wasn't the best cross, but Timo is in the right spot. Great awareness. Oh, uh-oh. Chris Richards. What a play, Chris. Okay, Serginho Dest can win this. Again, back post, Timothy Weah. Or, I don't even know. That's no post. No post, Timothy Weah. Our center backs, I feel very good. I feel very good about our center backs right now. Having Chris Richards and Miles Robinson is such a huge upgrade for us. Now we have Luca De La Torre on the team. Another face scan player. There is not a release clause for Tyler Adams, I don't think. maybe I should go check after this. Eey. I knew that was going to happen with that pass.
It's a fine United move in the making, but really sticking to their task defensively.
Out of bounds.
Keep that one in play. Continues his run.
Oh.
Kyle Edwards. And players waiting in the center. Cuts it back.
Let's go. See, again, Chris Richards just in the perfect place.
Well, the away side haven't bossed the possession, as you can see, but they've certainly shown an ability.
Okay, I should probably stop trying to counter. Clean. These refs are so silly. Clean, clean, clean. Don't worry about that. We are not selling Tyler Adams, guys. Don't worry. Well, so I can't remove a release clause, but if I see that I have one, I think that I can try to re-sign them, to give them a new salary, and in that contract that I build at that point, then I can take out the release clause. but I need them to sign a new contract. The number 6 on the field, the number 1 in my heart, is Mr. Tyler Adams, the one and only. Oh, I wanted that ball a bit further. Crazy how USA got all this talent so fast. Just 3 years ago, we had no promise besides Pulisic. Yeah, do you guys remember, I mean, not to bring up the Trinidad and Tobago game, but we were literally, like, Omar Gonzalez was our center back. Hold on. Gotta focus. Okay. Yeah, Omar Gonzalez was our center back. Tim Howard in goal. Christian Pulisic basically needed to do everything himself to score the only goal the U.S. scored in that game. Oh. So to go that was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, to go from that with an 18-year-old Pulisic to just what we have now is insane. Insane. It's been a really fast 2 or 3 years, and so much has changed. Huge credit to Tab Ramos. That reminds me of what's happening with the U20s and the U17s right now. I was going to do a video, but doing this instead. The U20s don't have a coach. They have a game in 6 days. Some of our best U20s, like Jonathan Gomez, are currently in USL playoffs, so they can't come to the camp. That one is less of an issue for me, just because it's out of our control when the games are. But the fact that let's go, Cade. The fact that we don't have a coach right now, we don't have the roster even out. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, Tyler Adams is going to be our captain for the next decade. Pulisic and Brooks. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Corbin. I consider myself pretty good at FIFA. At some point with you guys, if you do want to see it, I'll play some Ultimate Team or maybe some Weekend League, but with my US team, obviously. But I've been having a ton of fun playing this career mode. States United is on it right now. We're in form. We're on fire. Let's go. Okay, Chris Gloucester's on. Yeah, Brooks is a 78, but pace isn't going to be too much of an issue on career mode. Like we can drop our line back a little bit. We don't have to play so aggressively, but the computer doesn't really abuse pace. But yeah, if we play Ultimate Team, John Brooks is actually on our Ultimate Team as well, but I have to play really, really carefully on defense.
And unable to keep the ball.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we just need to hold it now. Can get some subs in, but we're trying to use this game to give some players a rest as well. So Bruce Arena way of coaching and his way of talking is so cringe. Yeah, I think having Bruce as the coach of that team that lost to Trinidad and Tobago only made it worse because of how much what would I call Bruce? Just of how he just has an inability to really relate to the fan and our perspective. Greatest USA player ever, Freddie Adu. Could have been. Could have been Penguin. It really could have been. But it's not. Let's go.
United might be able to cash in. Tax McCarthy.
Thought that was going to go straighter. Let's go. Luca. Okay, so now Luca De La Torre is the slow one. Let's see what happens here. Great defense. I mean, that's what he's known for, right? Miles Robinson with his recovery runs. Feels so safe back there now to have Miles and Chris as our center backs. I know this is Ipswich, but even in the Prem game, felt really good. I do think Freddie Adu was the real age. I just think it got to his head way too much. I mean, he was like 15 and he had commercials comparing himself to Pele. With Pele in it. Like, there's no way you can't.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Did you guys see that pass from Timothy Weah, by the way? Bert, you got it. Bert, hold on. There's 15 minutes, dude. We can't jinx Slanina. We can't.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
No, this is a great performance from the team. Great team performance. And we're getting a lot of people needed rest. This is when I really wish we had just a few more players on the bench, a few more quality players on the bench, because Tyler Adams is going to need to play a lot of minutes. I'd much rather Greg than Bruce. I don't care that Bruce made it to the quarterfinal in 2002. Yeah, I mean, he's also like a very, as good of a coach as he is. Again, he just has a very difficult time relating to the fans, so I was about to be really mad at you, Bert, for that goal if they had scored that. So be thankful. Be thankful that they didn't.
Adams. Here's McCarthy. Trusty. Nicely cut out.
I'm wondering now if we should convert Austin Trusty to maybe a left back. Oh no, Chris. Bert, come on, dude. Bert, I'm looking at you.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the
we got Luca De La Torre. We have Luca De La Torre, but McKennie needed a rest. So on this game, stamina relates to how quickly you lose your energy throughout the game, but it also is about how quickly you regain it when you're resting. And Tyler Adams has really high stamina, so he very rarely needs to rest in the games. McKennie though has less, so I just want to keep the ball. I just want to win. I want to get out of here with the win. Bert, I appreciate the logo design, but man, you jinxed Gabriel Slanina for us.
Well, they've given him too much space. Dest. Oh, a lovely ball. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Yeah, I didn't either. That was Chris Glosser's fault in the end. We could have beat Germany. We could get Flock. The thing is now, okay. So with the 13 million, I think we get about 10 million of that sale. So yeah, we'll see how Zach Steffen and Ethan Horvath turn out. So Timothy Weah says, I just wanted to say I'm ready to do whatever's necessary to make us successful. Happy to play as a left winger. I think he can be even better. I think you can be even better. Believe in yourself, Timothy. Believe. We did. We switched to the 4-3-3 in the Prem. To be honest, it would probably be more successful playing a 4-4-2 diamond and we are counterattacking, but Let's try and do our... So we're about to play Liverpool. I feel like we should play a 5 in the back at this point. Which should work. Should work. Let's see. We're gonna play fast build up. We don't need width. Okay. We're just gonna try and counter. Honestly, we're gonna try and counter Liverpool. We'll check release clauses. Yep. Okay. Financial. Okay, Tyler Adams. He does not have a release clause. Let's see. Okay, Chris Richards has a release clause of 23 million. I don't think we're in danger of hitting that, so I think what I'll do is I'll wait till the end of the year, and then I'll renegotiate his contract and take the release clause out. Then who else? So nobody else there. Okay, so Chris Richards is the only player left that has a release clause. Yeah, we can check Hamid. We might just need a stand-in, honestly, while Slanina develops. 31. Hopefully that makes him cheap. Yeah, if we don't know the value of Zach Steffen or Ethan Horvath right now, Jeez. Okay, we are gonna have to play Liverpool with Gabriel Slanina as our starting goalkeeper. Yikes. 59 rated goalkeeper coming up against... Really? Yeah, 59 goalkeeper coming up against Mane, Salah, and Firmino. Probably the best front three in the world. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. Martin Taylor. Salah hat-trick. If he cuts in on his left foot, it might be over for us. But we're playing at Matt Frey. We're playing at home. That's beautiful.
My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's United.
Bert, don't jinx anything. Don't jinx anything this time. We're playing with 3 center backs. Across the line, we have Chris Richards at left center back, Miles Robinson in the center, and we have Justin Shea. Oh, shit. Woo. I thought we were done for. I saw the Reaper coming. Wow, just barely. Jay, the name Matt Frey comes from the old Columbus Crew Stadium. It was the first soccer-specific stadium built in the U.S. And it's the home of the Dos Acero, if you've ever heard of that, which is a historic score, if you will. Oh. Ooh. Dos Acero is a historic score that we've beaten Mexico by, and it's always happened at Matt Frey. What's up, David? Thanks for joining us. This is the 3rd Prem game. So we lost to Watford, we beat Southampton, and then we just won our Carabao Cup game. So we currently are 1-1-0, so we have 3 points. But Liverpool is looking very dangerous initially.
What sort of performance do you think we'll see from him today, Stuart?
Okay, question about in real life offense. Do you think we should implement more cutback passes with Musa and Des quality out wide? I need to think about that one a bit. In some ways, I'm against kind of like proceduralizing how we go about our offense and really just allowing them to be more fluid. But
Salah.
I'm just thinking about, wow.
Crossbar got in the way.
Okay.
Well, he
Well,
couldn't
they
block
can't
it much
score
better
on
than
Gabriel
that,
Slonina if they don't hit the net. So that should help if they just keep doing that. But yeah, Dest's goal against Costa Rica, that was a cutback, I'm pretty sure. So it can definitely work.
McKennie.
Oh, I think he was off, yeah.
Offside, Stuart, when that pass was made.
Liverpool is pressing really, really high
It's
up.
gonna be offside.
Until...
Salah.
don't even mention Rafa Marquez's name. Not only was he like a villain to the US, he was also one of the worst signings that the New York Red Bulls ever had. And I just want to erase that from my memory, that ever happened. Rafa Marquez is the devil.
Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it.
Man.
Everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over.
Is it me, or are they actually playing like real life?
Takes it on.
You see?
Well, plenty of
You see if they
power,
just
but
keep
too
hitting
much height
the
on it.
crossbar, if they just keep playing the crossbar challenge, they can't score. It's totally fine, guys. Don't worry. He does look intrigued. I think it's the glasses. Okay, let's see what we can get going here. Okay.
Adams. And it's with McKennie. Tyler Adams.
Oh man,
there. From United.
I've never played a computer that actually plays an offside trap like they just did. This is another level. This is not Southampton or Watford.
Sadio Mane.
This is a legendary difficulty computer. Okay, take on this. Excellent, excellent. But it's Joe Scally. Can he beat him? Oh my god.
And excellent goalkeeping.
Well, it is good goalkeeping, but the finish wasn't really good
I
enough,
want
was it?
everyone also, if you're interested in real life tactics to teach your children or just for you,
Florian Neuhaus.
what I was waiting for on that run from Pepe was for the defender
Thiago.
to engage with the dribble before I passed to Joe Scally making the run. So you want
He's
the
protecting
person
it
that you're
well.
dribbling at to commit
Firmino.
to the
Tremendous
defense.
intuition to win it back.
Oh no.
Could go ahead.
Before making the pass. And that gives you a much easier...
Firmino.
No, off? He's off.
Oh, that's magnificent.
Also a nice save by Gabriel Slonina.
But now we see that the offside flag has gone up.
Alright, I'll take it from Rafa. But again, in my brain, he doesn't even
Like to
exist
press
anymore.
whenever they can. Adams. Way up. Take it away.
Yeah. I don't like how... I think I might change how our tactics are like pushing us up immediately. Like I want my midfield to support me, but I want my attackers and wingbacks to push up immediately as well.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that
But
would
right
put
now
them
what's
ahead.
happening is all of my players are just like immediately sprinting forward and there's no support. But I feel like right now,
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
I feel like right now
So
this
many
game is
possibilities, but it didn't
wide
happen
open
them.
for Cade Cowell.
Well, as the stats
But if we can get into
confirm,
halftime at
had the
0-0,
line
that
to the ball, but without
that can
really
do us
creating
wonders.
chances.
Wonders,
When
I
look
tell
at the
you.
players out on the pitch, it's really disappointing. They need to play.
Ooh.
Needed a bit more downward direction on the header.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to think about it. Basically, if you're the dribbler in a 2-on-1 situation, you want to act as an option quarterback. You want the person that is defending the dribble to commit
And players waiting in the
to the
centre.
defending.
Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending.
Ugh. Let's go. What a tackle. That got me hyped. Tyler Adams.
Encouraging move from Liverpool.
Such a beast.
This is Thiago.
Yeah, we're not going to jump into any tackles, especially when the person dribbling. Let's go, Tyler.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes.
Ooh.
Lost possession.
Pepe was not faster than Joel Matip there. Are you kidding me?
Salah. Here is Thiago.
But we are doing okay.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet.
If the ref calls for halftime
Mane.
at some point,
Moving the
please,
ball effectively, looking for the
that'd
right
be
moment.
great. Ref? Ref?
Roberto Firmino might
Ref?
see this.
Let's go.
Live.
Gabe
This is clear. Well, this
Slanina.
played Liverpool goals.
Slanina in net.
Rewarded as they attempt to nudge in front.
What a punch.
Thiago
What a power
tasked with
punch.
taking this. Well, it still could
Just
be
clear it,
dangerous.
please. Thank you.
That is that.
Okay, we got into halftime. We got into halftime, guys. Okay, low-key, I want Cristiano Ronaldo to play in MLS before his retirement so he can live in America. Since his son was born here, he might end up playing for the US. Very slim chances that his son plays for the US, but it could happen. It could be a thing that happens. Okay. So let's do balanced and direct passing. So hopefully that means I get a bit more support from my midfield, but everyone's still running up. Where does Pepe go, and where should he go? I think he's either going to go to Wolfsburg or a Premier League team, and I wish that he goes to Ajax, but I just don't think that one's going to happen. I've heard from good sources. Ooh. Heard from good sources that he does have a pre-contract agreement, or he did have a pre-contract agreement with Wolfsburg. But when they switched coaches and fired their coach, so he had this agreement when they had their old coach. Now they have Florian Kohfeldt, who was Josh Sargent's coach at Bremen. I don't know if that breaks the contract or not. Also, this was like not a contractual obligation. Well, we tried. Yeah, Salzburg would be a great. I don't even know who this frickin' guy is. He's the no-name on the team, and he just destroyed us. Yeah, not enough pressure on the shot.
The keeper should be beaten in his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
That was not stoppable. He goes to the Prem. Well, if he goes to the Prem, I think that a team like Brighton, Watford, like a mid-table team, even Everton, but they have, some good young attackers. It's like a mid-table team that you can trust. They'll stay in the Prem, and they might have a need for a young attacking player. But I don't want him to go to Manchester United. Oh my god, dude. Sir. Sir. Give him a red. Give him a red card. Stepped on his Achilles. Knowing the USSF, Greg might still be the coach by then, and his two. Yeah, I mean, he's got good recruiting. Not gonna lie. Let's go, Weston. Spaghetti Weston right here. I believe. Ooh.
be a bit cross with himself based on that.
Okay,
free kick.
so
Not
they
the
probably bought him
execution he
in one
was
of the
looking for.
transfer windows then, Bert.
Well, there's been a
Surprise.
lot of
I mean, they
speculation as
probably...
regards this
Wow.
transfer,
Okay, so
and
now they
whether
have
it could
Ben
go ahead.
Yedder.
It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he
Okay,
seems
so they
happy about
subbed
the
on Ben
motivation
Yedder
in
here.
interviews, talking about how he wants to finish his career at
Let's put Cade Cowell on. How about that?
club.
As
Seems
a
like
Manchester
a
United
true business to
fan,
me.
Manchester United is the only big club that would actually play him. I mean, would he really get any playing time over Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Greenwood? Like, don't they all play
Not really the ideal clearance.
the 9 in their free
Finds
time?
himself at the ball.
Slanina with another nice save.
Substitution
And now we
time
have
it is.
Cade Cowell,
Short
the
corner
best of the
it is.
West. Hey, I tried to bait
Well, he
him.
read that brilliantly at the back.
Come on, Weston. Weston. He could be on. Use your strength. Okay, we're going to do a team press. What is Allison doing? What's he done?
Live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides.
Sancho,
Certainly one
well,
to
those are
enjoy.
more wingers. Lingard, didn't he move
Good
to
Liverpool move in the
a new
making.
team though? Or is he still on Man United?
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, disappointing end to the move. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this
Oh,
noise.
he's past him.
Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Surely, and a goal. It was served up on a...
Woo! Salute to you, sir. Salute to you, sir.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
What a pass. That could not have been more inch perfect. Jurgen is mad. Everyone is mad. All right, let's get Richie in here. And Tyler Adams can take a break as well. We'll get Taylor Booth in. Damn. If we can get away with this one, if we can steal a point here,
So
that'll be
back underway.
huge.
They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
But we want more. That's that
Very
super
much
sub
on
Cade
your
Cowell.
for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Manchester City. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball,
Let's go, Dest.
and the cross
Oh.
not quite imaginative enough.
Get him.
Now
Do him.
inside the final 15 minutes.
Come on, Timmy.
More than decent this from United.
Oh, shit.
Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Get fucked. Get fucked, Liverpool. By Timothy Weah.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so
We're
hard to
saving
defend
these
against,
clips.
and then the shot could not be
We are.
any
We're
better.
saving these clips. They're going on TikTok.
Great goal.
They're going on the Shorts channel. What a curve on that. Holy moly. Holy moly jabroni.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end.
The thing is, though, that I don't want Pepe. I don't think he's... Oh,
Just missing the
Diego
target.
Jota.
At least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Yeah, okay. Now maybe we drop back. Now maybe's the time to play coach. Let's not get too crazy. We're gonna drop back, play 50 maybe. And yeah, we can still play direct passing. That's fine. Dest is at right wing back technically right now.
Now he's let
Oh,
this
he...
one out of play, and it will be a
Come on,
throw-in
sir.
here.
Ben Yedder is like...
And will it be the leveller?
Yeah.
Goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Ben Yedder is the most ridiculous FIFA player of all
As you can
time.
see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy.
Damn.
Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway.
Okay,
Having been
what a
scored
crazy
at
game.
2-2.
What a crazy game.
Just 10 minutes to go. Booth. Weston McKennie. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Ledesma.
Oh.
Excellent defending.
He had Timothy Weah there. This has been an absolutely wild game.
Fabinho.
We can still win this. We could still lose it.
Chamberlain.
Anything can happen.
And
I
here's
probably shouldn't have
Robertson.
pulled him out there.
Jota. That's not
Oh
a bad
no.
ball.
Wow.
Must take the lead here.
Oh, what?
Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him.
That was almost a 59 rated keeper mistake that
Richards on the ball.
you've seen. Get him. No. I was
And he
looking
did
for
well to
Dest.
cut it out. Oh, a
No, he's
perfectly
off?
timed pass.
He's
But
off.
it comes
Okay.
to nothing in the end.
Yeah, that
Offside.
McKinney run
Doesn't need to make
and
his
shot
movement quite so quickly
was
there. Just
sick.
let the ball be played into the space.
Oh, he's on.
Promising looking ball.
He's on. I need help, guys. Who's in here? God, they play such a high line.
Well, nicely cut out. Now,
I
what
thought
will
I
they
was
do with the
I was
ball?
trying to time that perfectly.
Florian Neuhaus. On the attack, is there to be late excitement?
I think the drop back hurt me, honestly. There's just there's not enough pressure on the ball carrier now.
There.
Yeah.
Takes the shot.
Oh,
Oh, a superb save.
we're going for the 1
What
point
can
now.
we do from this corner?
We need to just defend this
The
corner.
minutes ticking away in
Defend
this
it with
game.
our life.
Well, it has come
That should
to
be it.
nothing. And so the final whistle is sounded, and this match ends in
'Kay.
parity. From
We're
the
all right.
Liverpool point of view,
We are all right with that. We come from the depths, 1-0 down to come back to 2-1. Man. But end the game 2-2. That's all right. Got a point. We're at 4 points after 3 games. That's more than enough of a form for safety. Guys, we're tied with Spurs, so don't worry. We're tied with Spurs. Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Southampton look like they're going down this season. Wolves and Brighton solidifying their stop. But yeah, we're tied with Spurs, so don't worry about it. We'll be all right. We will be all right. Okay, let's see. So guys, that's going to be it for today. I want to get some dinner before watching the 8 o'clock games. Thanks so much for watching. Had a lot of fun playing these games today. Again, the schedule for the rest of the week is pretty crazy. So tomorrow I'll be on State of Soccer, the channel talking about the roster. I'll have my own video out with Meg Swanek, who's a friend of the channel, extremely knowledgeable journalist covering the U.S. Soccer landscape. On Friday, I should have a video out with Owen Diana, who is an expert in all things Liga MX and Mexican national team. So we'll basically be previewing starting 11, strengths, weaknesses, all of that, predictions for the game against Mexico. And then for YouTube members, for the channel members, I'll have a breakdown of how I think the Mexico game is going to be, what we can take advantage of from the U.S. perspective, and use some of the clips from maybe the Gold Cup and the Nations League to talk about that a little bit. So guys, thanks so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.